So hello friends, welcome back to SuryaaChess. So today we are going to see a match which I played at home with one of my friends, and the game has started with one e4. So first time I was playing the e4 line. As I said, to my opponent, say that let's have a practice, and we were playing the advanced Caro on the board. Bishop comes out on f5, and I started with h4. There is a typical idea with h4 line is that if you are not cautious and if you play this move, then it's already a blunder. Because of this, it goes here, this goes back, and after one push you are losing a piece. That's why you always remember in h4 line, the best move is after h4 you should play the h5, but opponent goes for the h6 idea, and later on we can see what has happened. It's also a line, and the bishop got exchanged, and e6 on the board, knight f3, knight e7. Then I started with c4 idea, and after that knight goes on f5. And here there is one typical idea which I always remember, that if this pawn always, if my knight is here and if I take this knight is going to be hang, so I'll be going to win the pawn there. So that's what has happened. He just played the knight to d7, and I immediately spotted that I can win a pawn. So takes and takes. Without taking much time, I just took that pawn, and here I was thinking what he can play, and the best move, what I have seen is like he's gonna play the check, and I can just come back with my knight and everything is fine. So he has given the check, knight comes back, and it's around about equal position. There is nothing much, although I own a pawn, but it's temporary pawn. Rook comes on e8, and it's coming into my queen's file, but I was like thinking what to do, and I completely missed that this pawn can be taken by this knight and it can be pawn loss. But I decided to develop the bishop on to e3, and I completely missed that this pawn can be taken. Knight takes and queen takes, and after takes I was just laughing here, and I was like, okay, now I have to give back the pawn. So knight takes, and after knight takes, queen takes, and after queen takes I was thinking whether to go into the end game by exchanging the queens or not. And then I was like, okay, let's go, why not, and exchange, and let's play and develop your skills in the end game. So exchange of queens happen, rook takes, and after that I just saw that I can win the a pawn. uh, Possibly it is a temporary, but although I got one pawn there, so why not. After that bishop comes on to b4, and here I was thinking what should I do, because I can go with the rook also, but isolated pawn can be possible. So I found the great move here with king up, king left over there, and losing the castling rights. But it's good to play sometimes this kind of moves where you'll get some activity. So rook has to go back, rook goes back on d8, and then here I was thinking what to play here. There were a couple of moves coming in my mind: bishop to b6, rook to d1, rook to c1, and certainly I thought maybe let's first attack the rook. Okay, that was the best move as per the engine. Rook to c8, and then, sorry for a little bit of forward movement, and then I was like, okay, and I just brought another rook into d1. The idea is like, if takes happen, there is a possibility to win the rook. If bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes, there is a possibility of this check, and you will eventually lose the rook there. So that was the original idea, and he decided to take the pawn. And here I was thinking what to do now, because I completely missed that the h pawn was hanging. And then I did with the I just thought maybe I can go with the double attack over here. Nothing is doing because it can be just exchanged. But although there is a forced move to exchange the pieces, so bishop takes, pawn takes. Right now it's equal position. The pawn is still not a hanging because you cannot take it. So knight comes back to f5, attacking my rook. So I must see what to do now, and I just come back with the rook to defend the pawn, which was slightly miss in the position, and then it has decided to castle. So this is what the position at the moment on the board, and it's equal position. And here I was thinking what to play, and I decided to go with the pass pawn, maybe create a pass pawn with a4. That is what my original idea. And if knight goes back, I can simply put my rook over here, and I can win this pawn. That's what happened in the position. He plays the knight e7, and I was thinking, okay, bishop exchange can possible. So that's what happened in the position as well. And I just go with the rook in, and pawn. I can just chop off the pawn. Knight goes over here, and I thought maybe he'll exchange with my bishop, but he takes the knight, and I was thinking, okay, what to do here. And then here I took a lot of time here actually, and what can we do, what can I do. And suddenly I found that, okay, keep the king on f3 and play something, and go for some attack with the passer. And he comes with the c4, and pawn has to be pushed over there. So pawn push has to play, and that is the best move in the position. And then you can see that it is giving me the plus over there, and rook comes on e4. It's not doing anything, so I thought maybe let's push further, and that is a great move, another great move in the position. And knight comes back, it's not doing anything. And here I found the beautiful move, bishop to c5, which he missed. And here the game is about to end, and I just found the best move with the check, and I said, okay, it's not doing anything, let's keep the king on b3. And now I have a very good passer. How are you going to stop? So rook comes to a8. It's okay, I'll just push the pawn, and now there's a beautiful move of this check, and I can just promote the queen. So he decided what to do, and he kept the king on h7. I was like, okay, let me just put my rook on h8. What are you going to do now? b8. What are you going to do now? And here in this position, he thought for long, and then decided to, resign and handshake there on the board. So this was one of the good game which I played over the board with Caro Kann and with the passer. I hope you have liked the video. So do like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more.